Topic 1. Former President Trump is advocating for a 1-year 10% cap on credit card interest rates, facing resistance from banks, highlighting debates about consumer protection and financial regulation. Former President Donald Trump is looking to revive his pledge to limit credit card interest rates to 10% for 1 year. This measure could provide Americans with the opportunity to save billions of dollars, but it faces strong opposition from banks and the credit card industry. Trump has not clarified whether this cap would be implemented through an executive order or legislation, but some Republican lawmakers plan to work with him to push a bill. Banks argue that this plan could lead to reduced or eliminated credit limits during a challenging economic period, pushing consumers into high-cost alternatives, which could harm low-income individuals. Research indicates that limiting interest rates to 10% could save Americans about $100 billion annually, but the credit card industry may suffer significant losses, although it still appears capable of generating profits, potentially at the expense of credit card rewards and other benefits. This proposal has sparked debates about consumer protection and financial regulation. Topic 2. The U.S. is contemplating lifting more sanctions on Venezuela, which could impact the global oil market, reflecting geopolitical and economic strategies. U.S. Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent has indicated that additional sanctions on Venezuela may soon be lifted. This move aims to boost Venezuela's oil sales and allow U.S. oil producers to re-enter the market. Bessent plans to discuss ways to support Venezuela's economic recovery through meetings with the International Monetary Fund, IMF, and the World Bank. Specifically, there are plans to utilize Venezuela's approximately $5 billion in special drawing rights, SDR, from the IMF to aid economic recovery. This shift is expected to facilitate a rapid re-entry of private companies into Venezuela's oil sector, potentially impacting the global oil market. The U.S. also aims to protect Venezuela's oil revenues, supporting peace and prosperity in the country. The lifting of sanctions and economic support reflects the U.S. strategic approach to promoting political stability and economic recovery in Venezuela. Topic 3. Boeing is experiencing a significant increase in plane deliveries, indicating potential recovery or growth in the aviation industry. Boeing is set to record its highest number of aircraft deliveries since 2018, signaling a recovery after facing safety issues and quality defects. The company is increasing production of the 737 MAX and 787 Dreamliner to regain profitability, and the FAA has restored trust by allowing Boeing's aircraft certifications. Last year, Boeing delivered 537 aircraft, and it plans to further increase production this year. Aircraft deliveries are a major revenue source for manufacturers, and Boeing is currently ahead of its competitor Airbus in orders. Airlines are ordering Boeing and Airbus aircraft in anticipation of growth and international expansion in the coming years, with strong demand for international travel. Boeing's recovery suggests potential growth in the aviation industry. Topic 4. Elon Musk's X is set to open source a new algorithm, reflecting ongoing trends towards transparency and innovation in tech. Elon Musk has announced that the social media platform X will soon open source a new algorithm. This algorithm will include all code for recommending organic and advertising posts, and is set to be released in 7 days. This process will repeat every 4 weeks, accompanied by developer notes to help understand the changes. This initiative reflects ongoing trends towards transparency and innovation in the tech sector. Meanwhile, X has been fined €120 million for violating the European Union's Digital Services Act related to its obligations for transparency on the platform.